Here's another great breakthrough in metal detectors from Garret. A high-tech detector at an unbelievably low price. And it's a true one-touch detector. In fact, it's a dream come true. This is the GTA 350. Looks simple and easy to use, doesn't it? Well, it is. But this new detector gives you the Garret features of famed deep-seeking circuitry and the graphic target analyzer that everyone is talking about. Only Garret can offer you these. It says one touch, and it means what it says. You're ready to hunt at just a touch of a fingertip. This hobbyist knows that Charles Garret, veteran treasure hunter and president of Garret Metal Detectors, has described the GTA 350 as the easiest to operate of any detector he's ever built. And this new detector fulfills Mr. Garret's dream of making a truly automatic one-touch detector. Yes, just touch this one control and watch the dream come true. You're automatically ready to hunt deeper and with more sensitivity than ever before. The GTA 350 gives you major technical advances available only with microprocessor circuitry. These miracles of modern electronics help you locate and identify more targets than ever before. Yet, GTA detectors require no codes that must be memorized, no programming that must be learned. This is the kind of metal detector that will make even a beginner want to keep on hunting. Yes, you'll love this detector. It's so simple to use and easy to handle, yet so versatile. Modern technology you can understand and afford, available automatically at the touch of a single pad. Yet, the GTA 350 offers so much more. How about Garret's exciting new notch method of discrimination that lets you literally design this detector to your own personal style of treasure hunting? Plus, the famed GTA Target Information Display. GTA stands for Graphic Target Analyzer, and that's what you see on the face of the detector. A visual analysis of any target you discover. Unbelievable on a detector at this price. I'm sure some of you want to get outdoors to hunt for coins, jewelry, relics, and even gold nuggets as soon as possible. Well, let's press that single touchpad, listen for the sound that tells us the detector is operating. Since no other adjustments are necessary, we're ready to go hunting. Yes, we're ready to hunt for coins right now. Hear that threshold sound? The detector has already been set for us at the factory. The graphic display reports that we're hunting in a detection mode preset at the factory and designed for coin hunting. Mr. Garret recommends that we swing the search coil back and forth in a straight line as we walk forward. Notice that the coil is held an inch or two above the ground. Detection of all metal targets will be visually indicated on our meter. See? The target ID guide tells us that one is trash, but the detector will sound off, however, only on those targets we desire. What do you know? There's our first good target. The target cursor indicates what we've found. You can see by the target ID guide above the cursor that we've located a quarter. This cursor will hold for 5 seconds or until a new target is located. Now, move the search coil around a little to discover just exactly where the coin is located. Okay, let's dig it up. Just like the meter told us, it's a quarter. And it's a silver one, too. What the meter couldn't tell us is that the coin is dated 1945. Let's find some more. Even though the graphic display will visually indicate all targets found, Garret's exclusive detector circuitry lets the instrument routinely avoid sounding off on most targets made of junk metal. This is called discrimination. Because the discrimination of your GTA 350 has been preset at the factory to hunt for coins and similar valuable targets, this instrument will not respond audibly to most junk items. You'll hear clear, strong signals like that made by our quarter. Now that sounds like another good target. Let's dig it up. What do you know? A gold ring! Now let's talk some more about your new GTA 350. To learn more about this amazing detector, Let's look at its revolutionary new meter. Now remember, it looked like this when you found that coin. The detection cursor showed you that you had discovered a quarter. But what about the discrimination segments below? Well, those segments enable you to create notches and set a discrimination pattern. Your GTA will sound off when it encounters any target that corresponds to one of the darkened discrimination segments. Well, you've scanned for a while. You found a coin and a ring. In short, you already know how to operate the Ultra GTA 350. It's that simple. You may never want to touch another touchpad. But there's so much more to this fantastic new detector. Let's first learn how you can adjust its controls to make the detector hunt just the way you want it to, and to locate just the targets you're looking for. It's here on this simple control panel that you can also determine exactly how you want to hunt. As we've already learned, there are no codes for you to memorize and no so-called programming to learn. This LCD display reports online information. What you see is what you get. You can regulate this detector for any kind of treasure hunting with just 3 touchpads: Set Discrimination, Plus, and Minus. When you first turned on the detector, you were automatically operating with factory discrimination, which had been preset to keep your detector from sounding off on the types of trash targets generally found in coin hunting. In the future, your GTA 350 will always begin operating in the mode that was used last. But you may never want to change the preset factory discrimination pattern. Yet, these discrimination segments, with which we can make notches, will open the door for you to a kind of hunting you've only dreamed of before. It's all up to you. Let's learn how. Let's say that you've been using the detector with all of its discrimination segments turned on. So, when you press one touch to turn the 350 on again, you can see that all of the segments are visible, meaning that the detector will now report audibly on any metal target. The target cursor indicates that you've found something, but is it really a coin? Check the target ID guide. It may be a penny. Yet, how many times have you found trash, like this, with conductivity that somehow locates it close to a coin on the GTA's target ID guide? The GTA 350 lets you adjust the detector to reject this particular target, yet not reject targets with even slightly more or less conductivity. There are 2 ways to do this. The simplest is to pass the offending target across your search coil. See the target cursor appear? Now, press the Set Discrimination touchpad, and the discrimination segment below the cursor disappears. You have rejected that type of target. This means that your detector would no longer audibly report any more targets with that level of conductivity. If you want to accept a particular target for which the segment is not turned on, follow the same rules. Pass the target over your search coil and watch the target cursor appear. Now, press Set Discrimination to turn the segment on and make it appear on the lower scale. This ensures that your GTA will announce targets with the conductivity of that target. The second way to change discrimination notches is to use the plus and minus touchpads to move the cursor across the upper scale. When it is positioned above the appropriate discrimination segment, use the Set Discrimination touchpad to eliminate that segment. See the segment disappear? Or the same pad to turn on a segment, and make certain your detector reports audibly on a target with that level of conductivity. Remember, you can always return to factory settings simply by pressing and holding the power touchpad for 10 seconds or until you hear the beep. You may never want to change the preset factory discrimination pattern, but the opportunity will always be available to you. And who knows, someday you may be looking for a lost earring to match this one. You know that it's lost somewhere nearby, so just set your GTA 350 to accept only this piece of jewelry, and it will reject all other metal targets. while locating the lost earring. Or you may be hunting in an area where you're plagued with just one special type of trash, like this nail. Reject it and continue to hunt for all other metal targets. Finally, you may have your own special ideas about how discrimination should be set on a metal detector. The GTA lets you try out ideas quickly and easily. Of course, you'll want to read pages 23 through 25 of your owner's manual to learn all about creating notches with the discrimination segments. The manual is printed in a size that makes it convenient to take into the field with you. You'll find many useful tips in the manual from Charles Garret. For example, he recommends that you always use headphones. And you'll find the 350's headphone jack at the rear of the battery case under the armrest. When you're using headphones, you can hear whispers of sound that denote deep targets. Nearby sounds won't disturb your concentration. Another option that is available to you concerns the sensitivity and depth at which your instrument will detect. Press the touchpad marked Set Depth, and you'll notice on the top scale that the factory setting is about 75%. Of course, you always want to hunt as deep as possible, but ground mineralization and other conditions may sometimes limit just how deep you can set your detector. Press the plus and minus touchpads and watch the segments in the upper scale. They indicate the depth or sensitivity of your detector. This control option permits you to achieve all of the detection depth that is possible under any conditions. The GTA 350 will also report constantly on the condition of your batteries. These 4 rectangles will be illuminated when your batteries are fully charged. When only one box remains, you'll know that your battery life is getting short. Occasionally, glance at this indicator so that you're not surprised by battery failure. Let's discuss changing the batteries on your new detector. They can be found under the armrest. After you turn off the detector, slip up the 2 battery case covers to slide out the 2 battery containers. Then, change the 8 AA batteries, making certain that the new cells are aligned properly. Finally, put the holders back on the battery pack, slide the doors on. And it's back to the field. Yes, that's where you'll find yourself more and more with this dream-come-true detector. The GTA 350 is so simple to operate that anyone can understand it at once. Remember that what you see is what you get with the GTA. And this detector's microprocessor-controlled circuitry will help you find more and deeper coins than other instruments costing far more. Yes, the GTA 350 is a dream come true for Charles Garret and treasure hunters everywhere. And it may be just the detector you've been waiting for.